Good evening sa lahat. Magandang gabi o maayong buntag sa mga Bisaya. No? So good good day to everyone. My name is Ace Aguirre, no? So I will be your speaker tonight, and we will have our membership orientation and book study session, no? So sino yung mga first timers, no? Yung mga guest, yung mga hindi pa member ng IMG, kindly type, no, sa chat room natin, and you can also indicate kung sino yung nag-invite sa iyo, no? So if you're not yet a member and or siguro first time mo to join, please type and your name and kung sino yung nag-invite sa iyo sa webinar na to. Okay? So once again, good evening. My name is Ace Aguirre. So before we start, I'd like to share to you a video about our organization before I start sharing to you the slides. Okay? So
gutom, kahirapan, pagkakabaon sa utang, kabiguan.
hold on. I think hindi ko pa na-share. Teka lang ha. Okay.
Gutom, kahirapan, pagkakabaon sa utang, kabiguan. Sa dami ng mga pagsubok na hinaharap ng maraming mga Pilipino, tila marami rin ang nawawala ng pag-asa. Paano nga ba haharapin at makakalaya sa mga pagsubok na ito? Sa loob ng 14 na taon, naging matagumpay ang kumpanyang IMG o International Marketing Group para tulungan ang mga Pilipino.
In my 18 years in this business, it really changed our lives. We became debt-free. We travel around the world because of IMG.
Hindi ko inasahan na sa ilang taon pa lang namin, magkakaroon ako ng income na ganun kalaki kung ikukumpara ko sa dati kong pinagtatrabahuhan.
Success is a journey. Although marami ka talagang pagdadaan ng mga challenges, pero ano lang yun tadaanan mo lang yun, basta focus ka lang doon sa goals mo, ano yung gusto marating dito, ma-achieve mo yun.
The best example is yourself. So I started building my wealth first, applying everything that I've learned. And then dinry kong binago mismo yung aking mga pattern, no, sa buhay, yung mga paggagastos ko before. So kung sino ako noon, tinry kong i-patch up lahat ng mga mistakes ko.
Seeing them transform from being a spender to investor. You know, you cannot really describe the feeling of being able to help a lot of people.
Mula Pilipinas, umabot na sa iba't ibang panig ng daigdig ang IMG. Higit sa milyong Pilipino na sa buong mundo ang nabigyan ng pagkakataong malaman ang tungkol sa financial education o financial literacy.
Marami akong team members sa Hong Kong na natutong mag-ipon sa mga mutual fund, bumili ng mga sarili nilang property. Yung iba bumili ng condominium, bumili ng sarili nilang bahay at lupa, napag-aral yung mga anak, at ngayon naging full-time na sila sa company.
And IMG is the best business in the whole world, especially for Filipinos. You bring a Filipino anywhere in the world and you give him the right chance, a Filipino will become more successful than anybody.
Well, we teach you how money works and how money will work for you.
One day in this business is a day wherein someone that you probably don't know anymore would come to you and say, "Thank you, natulungan mo ko, i-change mo yung buhay ko dahil nakapag-ipon po ako."
I need to forward this information to as many people as I can para matulungan ko rin sila.
I think it's a very fulfilling thing to see these people change from who they were to what they will become in the future. And these people are investors. These people will be educators too and trainers with IMG.
Katuwang ang iba't ibang respetadong kumpanya, patuloy na nagtitiwala sa kapasidad at integridad ng IMG ay nabibigyan ng pagkakataon ang mas maraming Pilipino na makapag-ipon at matuto sa pagnenegosyo. Bahagi ng mission at vision ng IMG ngayong taon ang kanilang global o world campaign. 1,000,000 pamilyang Pilipino sa taong 2020 ang dapat may sapat na edukasyon sa pananalapi.
By 2020, if we were able to educate 1 million families, meaning and can help a lot, especially improving the economy of the Philippines.
The most important checkup that you should be doing right now is financial checkup.
Maraming gagaan ng buhay, maraming makakapagtabi ng pera. Pakiramdam namin ay nagampanan na namin ang aming role sa ating mga kababayan.
We think that, bringing the information to 1 million Filipinos, we do it every day right now. We go from all walks of life. The most important thing is, even you've worked 20, 30 years, with the right information, even less than 30 years, your life can change already.
Bagay na magiging susi o kasagutan para maabot ng mga Pilipino ang kanilang mga pangarap at tuluyang mabigyan ng magandang kinabukasan ang bawat pamilyang Pilipino na miyembro ng IMG.
The best business in the world is financial industry. The best business is money industry. And the best business would be IMG.
Okay. So can you see my presentation? Okay. By the way, I'd like to read the chat. No. Sandilin Reyes Delantar is from Leyte. No. Invited by Gary. Si Renato. Yes. Renato Rosales. Invited by Gary, and Roderick Garcia. Invited by Kenneth Corvera. Okay, so thank you and welcome, to our peace and prosperity. Financial education is key. So this is an IMG membership and mission orientation. So welcome to everyone, for the members, and especially to our guests. So tonight, in relation to the video na nakita natin, would like to share to you the beauty of our organization and bakit ba tayo ini-invite palagi ng ating kaibigan, to attend our seminars online and dito sa office. And we will give justice, to your to the 1 hour that you give us, tonight. So teka lang, I'll share my screen. Okay. I-unmute ko muna ang isa. Okay. Alright. So, nakita nyo sa slides, yung sinishare ko, the book, The Secret to Saving and Building Your Future. So, this book is our tool to educate as many Filipinos as we can. So, if you can see in the book, there's para siyang ladder, it's healthcare, protection, debt management, emergency fund, tsaka investment. So this is the financial foundation na tinuturo ng IMG, because not all people, technically most people do not know how to build their solid financial foundation the right way. So yun yung tinuturo ni IMG. So sa likod, financial education is not just for the wealthy, it's for everyone. So meaning, if sinabing everyone, kasama tayong lahat, Ikaw at ako kasama, whether you are wealthy or not, whether you are babae or lalaki, whether you're rich or poor, whether you are yellow or red, whether you are pro Donald Trump or not. So everyone is um, part of deserving to learn, no, and be financially educated. So let's move on. No, before I'll go to the topic proper, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Ace Aguirre, Associate Financial Planner. I'm a graduate of BI Psychology, no, in the University of San Carlos. Uh, I, I I worked before in the corporate world for 11 years as HR and recruitment manager. So 10 years of my working experience, I stayed or worked in a BPO company. Tapos the last year sa pagtatrabaho, I worked in a retail company as a recruitment manager. No? So I'm also an entrepreneur. I co-own a restaurant. And currently, I'm a full-time financial educator with IMG and also a certified associate financial planner under the Registered Financial Planner of the Philippines, and also a certified life insurance underwriter under the Institute of Insurance Institute uh, of Asia and the Pacific. Okay, so I'm also married. I have 2 kids and 1 wife. Okay, so uh, after this training, you will understand and learn the following, no? Realities that hinder most people from winning the money game. Right and correct way of saving, how to build a solid financial foundation, what are the 3 major financial needs and the solutions to these financial needs, bakit mo kailangan maging part of IMG, no? Become part of a big cause, our financial education campaign, and what are the benefits if you become an IMG member, no? Bakit if you do the mission, ano bang makukuha mo? Okay? And the amazing rewards, no, if you become a financial educator, whether part-time or full-time. No? Kasi ako personally, I started part-time. Most of our trainers here na full-time na ngayon, we all started as part-timers until such time na in love kami sa career and sa mission. That's why we decided to do this full time, no, and to help a lot of people all over the world. Okay, so in the book of Ecclesiastes, no, 7:12, it says, "For wisdom is protection, just as money is protection, but the advantage of knowledge is that wisdom preserves the lives of its possessors." No, so my interpretation to this, will just connect lang kasi a lot of people, especially the religious ones, they will say na yung pera hindi natin dapat binibigyan ng maraming pagtuunan ng maraming oras kasi it's ano daw root of all evil, no, but in IMG we believe na money is neutral and it's just a magnifier kung ano yung talaga ka isang as a person, no. So for us, you can live a better life and you can help a lot of people if you have money, no. So here in IMG we talk about money all the time because we believe, no, naniniwala tayo dito na if you have the wisdom to preserve your money and to handle your money, you can grow it regardless if malaki ba yan or maliit, because it doesn't matter if marami na, no. So yung nasa libro, no, financial education is not just for the wealthy, no. Kahit maliit pa yung pera mo, yung wealth mo, you can already start, no. The best time to start learning how to handle money and to preserve your money is now, kasi hindi mo pwedeng i-manage yan kung malaki na, no, na tapos yung maliit pa hindi ka nagma-manage, so it is impossible. Okay, so before we move on, I'd like to share to you some of the prevailing mindsets about money. Okay, so ano yung mga prevailing mindsets about money? Siguro makaka-relate tayo dito, some of us or some of the mindsets na we will share, and some siguro hindi, but if you don't have those mindsets, it's okay lang kasi hindi naman ikaw yung tinuturo sa lahat, no. So maybe lang some of the mindsets you have that probably stopped or hindered you from having a financial breakthrough in your life. Okay? So, first mindset, no, financial education and planning is only for the wealthy. No, so ito yung pinaulit-ulit natin kanina, para lang daw sa mayaman. So sinasabi nila, ayoko munang pumunta dyan sa office nyo, ayoko muna mag-training, makinig sa mga lectures because hindi pa naman ako mayaman. No? So for us, it's very wrong because as what I mentioned, kailangan while konti pa yung pera mo, you need to start knowing how to handle it para paglaki na, hindi ka na mabibigla, no? That's why a lot of people, no, who suddenly acquire a lot of money from lotto, from inheritance, nagka problema because they don't know how to handle. Kasi hindi sila sanay eh. So that's why it's important na you have to train yourself how to handle money para pag maliit pa, you already know, pag malaki na, then wala nang problema. Okay? Next, I already know personal finance. No, a lot of people will tell us or tells me, no, na Ace, alam ko na yan, alam ko na yung tinuturo niyo diyan. But for me, for 11 years attending trainings, the more I attend meetings, the more I listen to mentors, to different mentors, coaches in this organization, the more I know na marami pa akong hindi alam. So, how much more those people na hindi talaga nag-a-attend kasi feeling nila marunong na. So, this is one of the mindsets na nagpapahirap sa mga tao, no? Not only Pinoy, but human beings in general, because if you think you know it all, that's the time that you stop to grow. Okay? So, this is one of the mindsets na dapat nating wag nating ilagay sa ano natin, no, sa buhay natin, no. Next, debt is a solution. So a lot of people depend on utang. They think utang is a solution to all problems, no. Pag may nagkasakit, utang. Pag may nagbi-birthday, utang. Pag fiesta, utang. Pag nagigipit, utang. Pupunta sa mga loan shark. So uh, pag nakasanayan mo na maging habit, no, naging habit mo na ang pag-uutang, so it becomes a norm to you, no, and of course especially if you hang out with people na palaging umuutang, so it becomes a norm in your group, so it will cause financial trouble in later on or in the long term. So a lot of people have this thinking na okay lang, no? Okay. Next, there's always money every payday. So a lot of people, especially yung mga empleyado, okay lang ubusin ko pera ngayon kasi tomorrow may sahod na eh. Or sa 15th or sa 30th meron ng sahod. So ubusin ko yung income ko. So that's one of the things na ginagawa ng mga empleyado, no? So I am a witness to that because I was HR for 11 years. Most of our employees, the number one problem of employees, technically it's not about absenteeism, about tardiness, no? It's not about um, lack of motivation. Most of the time, pag if you think of or try to analyze the root cause of the problem, most of the time it boils down to money problem. So here in IMG, kaya tinuturuan natin yung mga tao, especially employees and yung mga corporate leaders natin, no, so that we can penetrate the employees. We want to educate them na hindi kailangan mag uh, anong tawag diyan, ubusin yung pera every sahod, every 13th month pay, lahat ng 13th month pay mo uubusin mo lang, no. So dapat we know how to handle money para hindi tayo tawag diyan, we don't depend on our salary alone. Okay? Business is always up, no? A lot of people will, especially businessman, no? Sinasabi nila, um, sabi nila, ano daw, pag negosyante, okay yung negosyo palagi, no? Yes, it could be okay, pero there will come a time na hindi na siya okay, no? Kasi business is seasonal and there will be a time na yung business mo hindi ka na maka-catch up sa trend and maluluma na yung negosyo mo. So what will happen, no? We talked to a lot of businessmen when I went to Samar 2 weeks ago, and most of them, uh, yung mag-okay yung negosyo, but most of them, when I asked kung anong ginagawa nila sa kita, 100% binabalik nila sa negosyo. No? So, here at IMG, we teach them and we teach business people na dapat pag income mo sa negosyo, huwag mo ibalik lahat. You have to keep or set aside a portion of it so that sa panahon na humina yung business or God forbid, no, malugi, you have something on the side. Kasi hindi pwedeng balik mo lahat sa business. Okay? So you have to save. No? Even if you're a businessman, you have to save money. Hindi pwedeng balik mo sa negosyo, roll mo lahat. No, it could mean disaster. Right? So next, I can work here for the rest of my life. No, a lot of people will say, no, yung mga very loyal sa trabaho nila, no, sa company. They will say, dito ako, okay na ako dito forever. But if you try to think of it, wala naman sigurong empleyado na before hanggang namatay, they work in the company, no? Wala pa tayong narinig nun. Tapos if the company is very if the employee is very loyal to you, I mean the employee is very loyal to the company, you're not sure if the company is loyal to you kasi pag the moment you resign or retire, tapos nagkasakit ka or wala kang pera during your retirement, they will not give you money or they will not pay for your hospital bills. So I never heard a company or an employer na yung retired or resigned na yung employee niya, meron pa rin siyang pakialam, no? So the moment you leave your company, gaano ka kagaling, gaano ka kaloyal, technically you are just parang the following day nakalimutan ka na kasi merong papalit sa iyo anytime. So if you're an employee, just an advice, wag masyadong loyal kasi yung company mo hindi loyal sa iyo. Okay? So next, again, this is our book, no? The Secret to Saving and Building Your Future. If you don't have a copy of this book yet, you ask the person who invited you how you can get a copy, the hard copy, or if you are not close, no, malayo ka sa financial center natin, or malayo ka sa friend mo, hindi ka pa mabigyan, you ask a copy of the ebook, no? Although yung ebook natin, chapter 2 lang, no, hanggang chapter 2 lang, medyo bitin konti. Pero it's okay, at least you have, no? But make sure find a way to have this book, no? Some of my teams outside the country and outside Cebu, pinapadala natin through parcel, no? So you can do that also because mura lang naman, no? But education is very important, and this book can change probably can change your life, no? If you just follow what's in the book. Okay, so if you know Bo Sanchez, he is one of our members and he is the one who made the forward sa librong ito, no? He said here, friend, this book is your ticket to upgrading your financial life. Read it, devour it, and share it with people who need a financial revolution in their life. May your dreams come true. No? So Bo Sanchez is one of the best preachers, and his mentor, financial mentor, is the founder of our organization, IMG. No, yung nasa video kanina, yung mistizo, no, si Sir Joen de las Peñas. Siya yung mentor ni Brother Bo Sanchez. Okay? Our mission, no? Bakit natin to ginagawa every day, no? We're not an organization na parang other organization na we just do ang tinatawag dyan, outreach program or mission once a week or once a month. We are an organization who does this consistently every day. Kasi we're doing it differently because we have a big goal. Our goal is to educate more than 1 million families by 2020. So if you're part of this training and if you will join the organization, you will be already part of the 2020. So I mean, yeah, you will be part of the 1 million, no, financially educated families, no, if you join and take part of the mission. Okay, so this is dedicated to every person who wants to take charge of his or her future, no, to be particular financial future. So for me, I think by just logging in, no, to this training, I know that you are very serious and passionate in finding that financial breakthrough in your life. Okay, so this is our book, no. So the introduction, we have the different topics, no. Getting to know the basic financial concepts, choosing the right healthcare, understanding the purpose of life insurance, managing debts effectively, building an emergency fund, saving the right way, growing wealth through investments, understanding retirement, and estate planning. No? So this book is very, hindi siya, yung mga words niya, hindi siya mahihirap, and it's very uh, friendly to read. No? So para mas mabilis maintindihan ng kahit sino. Okay? Kahit but as long as you know how to read, then you'll be able to understand. Okay, so the purpose of this orientation is to share to you the book and to dissect, no, what's in the book, but I will just share to you a couple of realities, no. Mga realities lang i-share ko ngayon, and since these are realities, siguro walang mga negative reaction or mga mga ang tawag diyan, mga violent comments, no, kasi these are realities, no. So if you feel that this is very touching, let us know, no, so that you can also share your your inputs or your personal experience, no, relating to some of the realities here. So siguro later on you can type or you can share a bit, no. I'll give you a chance to share a bit if you can relate to some of the realities, or if meron ka experience na na pareho sa mga realities dito. Okay? Ready? So the first reality, no? Sabi dito, when it comes to securing and saving their future, many good people fail, no? Good people, no? Hardworking people fail. Many smart people fail. Many young people fail. Old people fail. Many teachers, engineers, doctors end up retiring without enough savings. Now, is this familiar? I think this is because I personally I met a lot of good people, hardworking people, mga smart, yung mga matatalino ba, yung mga bata pa, matanda na, magagaling, mga maestra, teachers, no, mga guro, mga engineers, mga doktor, pero pagtanda nila wala pa rin silang pera. So ano ang problema nila, no? These people don't set out to fail. They do because they fail to plan and manage their personal finances. So yung problema hindi pala yung yung income, yung problema pala is they do not have a plan, no, to manage, no. A simple question to ask, no, if you have if you've been working for siguro 10 years, no, compute mo lang ilang taon ka na nagtrabaho, tapos magkano yung sahod mo kada buwan, multiply by the number of months in a year, 12, multiply by the number of years ka nag-work, kung ilan yung total, check mo lang kung magkano yung natira, no? So kung walang natira, it means there's something wrong in the planning, no? Kung wala kang mga naipon for your future, wala kang na-invest, there's something lacking, no? So you could be good example of this reality, no? If wala kang gagawin ngayon, even if you're an engineer, if you're a doctor, I don't care if you're earning $500,000 a month now, pero kung wala kang gagawin, no, na planning sa iyong finances, then most likely you will end up retiring without enough money, no, for your future. Paano pag nag-retire ka at the age of 60, tapos nabuhay ka until age 80, tapos wala kang savings, na mahirap. Okay? Reality number two, many overseas Filipino workers work hard for years and still end up retiring poor. OFWs are heroes who sacrifice a lot just to be able to send money and gifts to their families back home. In many cases, the families take for granted just how hard it is for an OFW to earn money they remit. The families do not know that many OFWs send balikbayan boxes filled with brand new clothes and shoes that they don't themselves do not have. Is this familiar? No, if you're an OFW, um, probably you've been sending a lot of money to your family back home, pero minsan tinitiis mo lang na wala kang mga bago and all, no? So uh, if you are an OFW, tapos wala kang, you've been working for a couple of years already, tapos wala kang ipon, you could be wasting years in your life kasi paano ka makakasurvive pag uwi mo with the same lifestyle if you don't save money, no? So I heard a sad story from a friend. No? Mayroon akong friend. He worked in Singapore for 7 years. 7 years. No? He earns more than 100,000, of course, no? Because he works in a big company, no? As a supervisor. And for 7 years, umuwi siya dito for good because he wanted to spend time with his family. No? Gusto niya na mag-spend time with his family. But unfortunately, sabi niya, yung na-save ko for the past 7 years sa Singapore, only 30,000. Kasi pinadala niya lahat sa Pilipinas eh. Pinapaaral niya yung kapatid niya. So, sayang, no? Sayang yung, I mean, there's nothing wrong with helping your family, but the point is, that's 7 years. No? 7 years is 7 years, and 30,000 is only 30,000. So, ikaw na bahala if you want to have that same situation. No? If you're an OFW now, you spent 7 years abroad and just have savings of 30,000. It's up to you if you are okay with that. Okay. Next, reality, no? Especially for employees na may 13th month. Kasi hindi lahat ng may 13th month is abroad, walang 13th month. So if you save your 13th month for just 6 years, based on compound interest, power of compounding interest, you could already have close to 10 million pesos in savings and investments in the next 40 years. If you sacrifice for 6 years, you could already change your life. Okay, no? So if you've been working, no, most of the Filipinos, saan nila ginagamit yung 13th month? Do they normally ba? What's normal? Do they save or do they spend? No? In reality, they spend, no? We spend money. We spend our 13th month. Even hindi pa dumating sa 13th month, ginastos na. So, that's the reality of Filipinos. Pero bakit nagrereklamo pa rin tayo sa government na kulang yung sahod, walang mataas yung bilihin, walang pera. So, bakit? The fact the government is giving us 13th month, that should be your money for retirement. Kasi if you just save it, no, hindi naman sinabi dito na i-save mo lahat ng 13th month mo in the next 30 to 40 years ka nagtrabaho. You just need to save 6 years of your 13th month. Iwan mo lang yan. Know where to put it that will give you compounding interest of siguro at least 10 to 12%. In the next 40 years, pag retire mo, if you work from 20 until 60, no? That's 40 years. Pag retire mo, you'll have 10 million pesos, no? Now, you will tell me, no, sabihin mo sa akin, is masyadong matagal ang 40 years, no? But I will ask you a question. Ilan bang kakilala mo nagtrabaho 40 years na merong 10 million? No? So that's the question. It takes a little sacrifice for us to have a comfortable future. So ako, I'm very proud because when I work in my last company, no, for 5 years, I was not able to spend a 13th month pay, no. So I placed it in a mutual fund so that I can have money when I retire. So that's why personally ako, I'm very my conviction sa reality number 3 is very strong because I did this already, no. So if I can do it, of course you can also do it, no? So kung itatanong mo, saan ko ilagay yung 13th month ko na magbibigay sa akin ng 10 to 12% compounding interest per year in the next 40 years, then we will teach you here in IMG. No? So, siguro hindi lang ngayon, but we have other trainings, or you can ask the person who invited you na, kaibigan, friend, saan ba yung uh, 10 to 12% na pwede kong paglagyan sa 6 years ko na 13th month, no? So that I will retire with 10 million. Okay? So next reality, lack of knowledge and understanding about personal finance is causing a lot of Filipinos to lose money and retire poor. It is also destroying relationships. Statistics show that 90% of marriages are broken because of financial problems. So, ito hindi masyadong kailangan i-explain, no? This is very self-explanatory that a lot of Filipinos retire poor because wala tayong financial education. So, that is why the organization is here to help you, no? I have a member who is a security guard. He is earning siguro nasa 10 to 12,000, pero he is starting to save 3,000 pesos a month, no? Based on the compounding interest in the next 20 years, no? Magsisave lang siya ng 7 years because he got a program na 7 years lang to save. Pag 20 years from now and upon retirement niya, which is 30 to 40 years, the security guard will have a retirement of around 3 million. So you don't need to be a teacher or a government employee and work for 40 years para ka makapag-retire ng minimum of 1 to 3 million. No? You just need to save. The problem of a lot of people, because they don't have financial literacy, no, they're not financially literate, hindi nila alam saan ilagay, no? So most of the time lalagay nila sa mga scam. So mangyayari, instead na pag-retire maraming pera, pag-retire wala lang pera, tapos pag may mag-alok ng investment na legit like this, takot na sila kasi mayroon na silang bad experience. So that's the problem. Mas nakikinig tayo sa mga double your money in 2 months, double your money in 6 months. So, pero pag sinabing 10 years, 20 years, 40 years, hindi tayo naniniwala. Kasi we want instant, no? So that's the problem of Filipinos. We want instant. So, but in building wealth, no, even the wealthiest people in the country, they will always tell you that growing wealth takes time, no? Real wealth takes time, no? Okay? So we need to make sure that we have the right education and the right foundation so that we will know where to put our money. Okay? Na hindi tayo ma-scam. Alright? So our mission again, no? We want to educate millions of Filipinos to create wealth for their families and build a good financial future through financial education. So the point is education talaga ang kailangan, no? Just like when we go to school, we cannot have a job siguro if you want to become a seaman. Hindi ka pwedeng mag-seaman kung wala kang education, no? As a nautical student or as a marine, no, student. So you have to have education. You have to have the right foundation, the right knowledge, same as in investing and in growing money. You need to educate yourself. Problema natin, we want to be wealthy, pero hindi tayo natin pinag-aralan yung paano maging mayaman. Kasi yung trabaho natin is just a medium for us to accumulate money. Okay? But it's not a medium for us to become wealthy. Para maging wealthy, the money that we acquire from our job or business, we need to learn how to manage it and how to grow it the right way. Okay? So, reality number 5, ito, debt can turn into a disease. It could control your life, diminish your happiness, and limit your freedom. No? This is very true. If meron kang utang, instead of pagsahod mo, bibili ka ng mga bagong damit or isi-save mo or i-treat mo sa family mo, ang nangyayari, babayad mo sa utang. No? So it's very it's very sad, no? It will diminish your happiness, no? And it limits your freedom. Bakit? If meron kang utang and then gusto mo nang mag-resign kasi ayaw mo na sa boss mo or very toxic na yung trabaho mo, hindi ka makapag-resign kasi may utang ka. Kasi pag wala kang trabaho, nag-resign ka, paano na si utang? No? So pupuntahan ka ng sheriff sa bahay niyo, nakakahiya 'yun. Or ilalagay ka sa newspaper. So hindi 'yon masaya, no? So that is why as soon as possible we have to eliminate our debts. Okay? So getting out of debt may be one of the hardest things to do. It takes a lot of effort and time, but you must persevere. You can never be truly free until you are debt free, no? Kahit nga loan sa kotse, loan sa bahay for 15, 20 years, it can really tie us up, no, sa thought na meron tayong utang and we have to work hard. So, yun yung nangyayari. So, ako personally, takot ako sa utang. I don't want loans, but the moment I can generate passive income that can support my utang, no, a loan for a car or a house, then it's better kasi I can just uh, have it work, the money work for me, so that it can pay for the loans. Hindi yung actively nagtatrabaho ka for that, no? So it's scarier. Okay? So this is saving the right way. Now, reality number 6. A lot of people will ask themselves, tinanong ko kanina, this question. I've been working hard all my life, but I wasn't able to save anything. Where did my money go? So if that's the question that you have now, for the past years, where did my money go? Meaning there's something wrong with the formula that you're using. Kasi if hindi mo alam saan napunta yung pera mo, you need to take control now, no? And in taking control, one step, the first step that you can do, no, the first good step that you can do is attending a seminar like this so that you will understand na meron kang dapat baguhin. And of course, you have to admit to yourself na you failed before, no? Pero you have to forgive yourself so that you can move on in a light way, no? Parang wala kang mga excess baggage, no? Parang pelikula lang, no? So, where did my money go? Kasi ito yung formula na ginagamit mo. This is saving the wrong way. Pagdating ng sahod, income or from the business, yung inuuna natin si expenses. So we pay our bills, we uh, pay the grocery, bibili tayo ng mga kahit ano-ano, and then kung ano matira, si-save natin. Okay? So normally, kasi si income, limited, tapos si expenses, unlimited yan eh. It can shoot up, no? If wala kang control, sometimes you spend more than what you earn. That is why nakakautang, no? You swipe your credit card away, sarap mag-swipe, swipe, swipe, tapos because you're using money na hindi mo pa na earn, you have the buying power kasi malaki yung credit card limit, then hindi mo na malayan yung expenses mo mas malaki pa sa income, no? So most of the time walang matitira. So of course wala kang masisave kasi last mong ginawa si save eh. So you're using the right formula. No, but the correct formula that we teach here in IMG actually is very simple, no? Binaliktad mo lang yung dalawa sa expenses at savings. After mo magtanggap ng income, after mo magsahod or tanggap ng profit from your business, what you will do now is, gagawin mo, you minus or you deduct the savings first. Okay? Tapos, kung ano yung matira, you spend. No? Normally, if you're an employee, the savings na i-deduct mo sa income mo is 20%. Okay? That's the recommended. Okay? But you can save more than 20% if you can. Okay? And you live with your 80%. So, income minus savings equals expenses. Sa lagay na to, meron ka talagang matitirang savings kasi inuna mo si savings eh. Hindi mo inuna sa expenses. So, at least, pag-spend mo, hindi ka na guilty kasi may na-save ka na eh. No? So, at the end of the month, at the end of 12 months, 10 years, 20 years, meron ka talagang pera. Kasi nag-save ka na ng 20%. So if you have accumulated 20 million in the next 20 years or 40 years, if you just save the 20%, so sa 20 million mo, magkano natira? Meron kang natirang 4 million. So you have a good retirement kasi nag-save ka. No? Hindi mo pa kinonsider na ininvest mo ang 4 million. So what if you invested it the right way? So you can retire wealthy and meron kang matitira sa iyong family, no? Sa family mo. Okay? But there is a best formula, which is income minus tithes minus savings equals expenses, because we believe na lahat ng bagay na ginawa natin or na nasa atin ngayon is just a gift from God, no? So if you believe in God, this is in the Bible, you have to give tithes, no? Minimum 10%, or kung mas malaki yung puso mo, no? Bigay ka ng more than 10%. Okay? And then you deduct the 20% na savings. So the remaining, siguro mga 70%, you spend. So at least may savings ka sa mundo, meron ka ding savings doon sa afterlife natin. No? So doon sa langit, meron ka ng pinagawang boarding house doon or condominium. No? So yun yung formula natin, the best formula. Okay? Because if you believe in the Bible, you cannot outgive, no, God. No, God is very generous. You cannot be more generous than Him. So if bibigyan mo siya ng part of your harvest, then God will not forsake you. No, He will not. Hindi kanya iiwanan. No, sa panahon na kailangan mo siya. Okay, so saving the right way. The concept is pay yourself first. You set aside 20% of your income to save for your future. If possible, save 20% or more. Treat it like a bill that you must pay. Pay it first. That's your family financial future bill. Okay, does it make sense to pay your family first before paying other people's bills? Your cell phone load or your electricity is not more important than your family's financial well-being. So, okay. So, unahin natin si 20%, pay yourself first because it's our family financial future bill. Okay? So, tayo yung money machine, tayo yung pinaka-importante. We should save money for our future. But, the question is, the 20%, saan ko ilalagay? No? Hindi pwedeng lagay mo lang yan sa bangko, hindi mo pwedeng lagay yan sa kaban, hindi mo pwedeng ilagay yan sa alkansya. So the purpose of financial education is turuan ka na saan mo ilagay si 20% para tumubo siya. Tapos you can build your financial foundation. Okay? So, this is reality number 7 in the Philippines. A lot of sick people die not because there is no medicine or treatment available, but because they don't have money to pay for these costs. Okay? So if we observe, no, in the Philippines, a lot of people take for granted healthcare. Pero pag nagkasakit na, doon na sila naghahanap ng healthcare. Gusto na nilang magkuha ng healthcare. Hindi siya pwede kasi pag may sakit ka na, hindi na pwedeng kumuha kasi it's not a privilege. I mean, it's not a right for you to have one, it's a privilege. Privilege siya sa mga tao na healthy pa, na wala pang sakit, no? Kumuha ka ng healthcare while you are healthy. Okay? So, ang sad thing is sa Philippines, anong unang kinukuha ng mga Pinoy, no? Normally kinukuha St. Peter. And they think pag may St. Peter na sila, okay na, no? But the reality is mas malaki yung gastos sa hospital before mamatay. So pag nagka-hospital na may malaking bill, number 1, you cannot use St. Peter. Okay? So your option is you pay in cash, kukunin mo sa mga investment mo, uutang ka, bibenta mo bahay lupa, benta mo yung kotse. So that's the reality, no? But a lot of people do not save for healthcare costs, no? So let's identify ano yung mga klase ng healthcare kasi marami tayong types of healthcare. Number 1, short-term healthcare. Si short-term healthcare, ito yung healthcare na sa company natin. So if you're working in the Philippines or even if you're working abroad and your company is generous enough, no, to give you free healthcare, that's okay. But the problem of short-term healthcare, it has no life insurance coverage. No? Hindi, pag namatay ka, wala siyang insurance. And then, ang premium niya nag-increase every year. Okay? And it's not renewable. And pag dating mo ng 60, kahit employed ka pa sa company, normally, hindi ka nakasali kasi over ka na sa age because you are already prone to sickness or mas malaki yung premium mo. Okay? So, yung company at ikaw, siguro hati-hati, you share the contribution for the payment. And every year, nag-increase yan. Kasi every year, mas prone ka magkasakit and if maraming usage the following year, I mean the previous year, sasabihin ng healthcare company na marami kayong nagkasakit last year, this year, mas malaki na yung premium. Okay? But the saddest part sa short term is pag nag-resign ka, wala ka na kasi hindi naman to nakapangalan sa iyo. This is the contract is between the company and the healthcare provider. Ikaw naka-hitch ka lang, no? Naki-hitch ka lang kasi empleyado ka, pinahiram lang sa iyo. Pero pag wala ka na sa company, wala na din, no? So, what if pag resign mo, tapos yung next employer mo, after a month pa, in between nagkasakit ka. So, problema 'yon, no? Kukuha ka sa savings mo pag wala kang healthcare na personal. Okay? Senior care is same, no? Same short-term healthcare, but the challenge niya, this is for 61 and up, no, 61 to 100 years old, pero reimbursement type. Okay? So, know more about this program lang from the person na nag-invite sa iyo. No, akong my mom has this. This is a bit costly, pero okay na din, no, for peace of mind. Okay? Long-term healthcare. This is the best healthcare for Filipinos. Why? Kasi sa long-term healthcare, aside sa walang ibang company na nag-offer nito, isa lang, no? This healthcare is long-term. You just pay for 7 years and it has a savings account. It's a savings account. So, pag save mo, hindi ka nagkasakit, happy ka. Kasi, pa sa short term, pag hindi ka nagkasakit, hindi ka masyadong happy kasi nawawala yung pera mo, hindi siya savings. But the HMO na health savings account, which is long-term care, you just save for 7 years, tapos lifetime na yung healthcare mo. Pag mature niya in 20 years, you have an option to withdraw the money or you can choose not to touch anything so that it will continually grow. Kasi this is invested in mutual funds or in the money market. So, ang mangyayari nito, hindi ka nagkasakit, you are happy kasi nag-grow yung money. So, here, perfect scenario, once you have short term, if you're currently employed, now is the best time to get a long-term healthcare. Bakit? The moment na wala ka ng employer, ito na yung gagamitin mo. No? Kasi the challenge is, if a lot of people will tell me, Ace, meron pa akong short term sa company. So later na ako mag-invest or mag-save na long-term care. Pag wala na akong trabaho. It's wrong because the moment na wala ka ng short term tapos kukuha ka na ng long term, there are a couple of scenarios that can happen. Number one, you will be paying a very high premium kasi late ka na nag-start. Okay? Number two, you can be rejected, no? You cannot apply anymore because meron ka ng sakit, no? And pag meron ka ng sakit, of course, hindi ka natatanggapin. So I heard a lot of stories na gusto nilang kumuha ng long-term healthcare pero hindi na pwede, no? So this healthcare is a savings account, works like the 401k in the US and the healthcare in the US, no? It works like savings account talaga, no, na for healthcare purposes. Just save for 7 years and then after 20 years you have a big amount of healthcare fund that you can use. Okay, just know more about this program, no, from the person who invited you. Although I'll show you an example of the plan, no, so that you can see some figures kung siguro magkano yung isa-save ko, no, if I'm between 10 to 60 years old. Okay? So this is the best healthcare program for Filipinos. Bakit natin sinasabi na healthcare? Because when you look at the financial foundation, yung pinaka-first, healthcare. Okay? Before ka mamatay, most of the time, 99%, you will go to the hospital and you will have the biggest cost in your life, no? Cost in your life during the last 2 years sa buhay mo. So, dun uubusin lahat ng sinave mo for the past years that you've been working. So, dapat paghandaan natin yan. So, you have to have a health savings account through long-term healthcare. Okay? So, ito yung financial foundation, no? Healthcare, you get protection, debt management, emergency fund. No, you must have proper healthcare coverage in the event of a serious health problem or sickness. Both of these can greatly affect or upset a person's financial stability, especially during old age. Statistics show that 90% of personal bankruptcies are due to unexpected and unforeseen illnesses. Okay? So that's why healthcare is very important. So if alam natin na makakasakit tayo, why not get healthcare and save for healthcare? No, only 7 years. Tapos pag hindi ka nagkasakit, okay lang. Kasi pag dumiretso ka sa death, okay lang kasi savings naman to eh. So iiwan mo sa family mo. So nothing to lose. Okay? Second, you must have a proper protection in the event of a premature death. That's why you have to get a life insurance. No, the good thing about Kaiser long-term healthcare is that you have the program has a life insurance already. Hindi siya masyadong malaki pero at least you have a protection to start with. Okay, that's why this is a complete financial plan. No, if this happens when you have instant money to pay off any responsibilities and liabilities left behind. No, so the concept of life insurance is if you die too soon or if you live too short, yung family mo hindi sila makaproblema kasi merong income replacement. Okay? So, ibang topic na, no? Si life insurance kasi medyo technical din if we discuss about life insurance. Tapos, third, you have to manage and pay off all your debts. Okay? Fourth, set aside 3 to 6 months of your income to deal with sudden changes in a job or business. This is also to pay for unforeseen accidents or repairs. No? So, emergency fund, ito yung pera na ilalagay natin sa bank. 3 to 6 months of your income or your expenses. No, 6 months expenses. Okay? Fifth, save and make long-term investments. So, the last pala is investment. A lot of people start with investment first. No? So, investment, it won't take you far. No? Sabi dito, you should consider your healthcare and protection as a priority. Why? Even if you save a few hundred pesos a month, or siguro 100,000, pero wala kang healthcare, wala kang life insurance, it will not take you far. When you get sick, disabled, or die suddenly, your savings won't last very long. Getting long-term healthcare and life insurance are the best investments. No? So if you want to build a solid foundation, financial foundation, you have to make sure that you have the right the foundation para strong siya, no? Which is healthcare and protection. Okay? So, ito yung mga 3 financial needs natin, no? Investment, if you live too long. Life insurance, if we live too short, no? Kung maaga tayong kunin ni Lord, you have a life insurance. And of course, healthcare, if we get sick during old age and while we're young, no? So, dapat meron tayong healthcare. Okay? Ano yung unang tinatanong pag nagka-hospital? Ano yung healthcare mo? No? Ano yung HMO? So, you have to have, no? One. Kasi mahirap ma-hospital na walang healthcare. Okay? This is an example of the long-term healthcare plan, no? If you're age 25, you just save 88 pesos a day or 196 pesos per day, no? Technically, it's times 2. You will get those, no, coverages, no? If 88 pesos a day, life insurance mo, you will have 200,000. Pag accident, it's double. Tapos after 20 years, pero mind you, 7 years ka lang mag-save. After 20 years, nagmamature yung pera mo. you'll have around 500,000, no, worth of cash. You can withdraw, you can touch it, you can have pension type, or kunin mo lahat. It's up to you, no? But if hindi mo siya ginalaw, if you're 25, save ka ng 88 pesos for 7 years, hindi mo ginalaw on the 20th year, at the age of 60, you will have 2.1 or 2.2 million. And at the age of 65, you will have 3.5 million. So, meaning it's not impossible to be a multi-millionaire in your old age by having healthcare alone if you just know how to save 88 pesos a day in for 7 years, no? If you're 25. No? So depende sa age mo, we have a specific computation, no? If you're 26, 27, 28, so on and so forth. Okay? So if you double the savings, double din yung marireceive mo. Okay? If you're 35, ito yung makukuha mo. Okay? And if you're 40, ito yung makukuha mo, no? So if you observe, if na-observe mo, if you start late, if you're 40 already, you save the same amount at the age of 65, medyo mas maliit na yung pera. Of course, because in growing money, it takes time, no? The more time your money is in the investment vehicle, mas malaki yung tutubuin niya because of the compounding interest. Pero, of course, if you're already 40 or 50 now, you can still start, no? At least meron. Kasi pag lampas mo ng 60, you can no longer have this kind of program. So, might as well have your own, whether you are old or not, as long as you are between 10 to 60 years old, you can start your own long-term healthcare plan. Okay? So, get to know about the specific details, no, quotation from your friend who invited you, kung ano yung gustong savings mo, no? So of course, this is just the minimum. Merong mas malaki, no? If you're 40, I would suggest na you get the higher plans because you have to offset the years na hindi ka nag-save para mas malaki din yung tubo mo. Okay, don't settle for the minimum because you deserve more. Kasi ikaw, hindi ka nga kumukuha ng minimum plan sa Globe or Smart, di ba? Tapos pag sa savings mo, kukuha ka ng minimum. Dapat kukuha ka ng malaki kasi you are saving for your future. Okay? So, wake up call to self and family. You will always have an excuse not to save or invest. No matter what your excuse is, one thing is for sure, you're going to get old next year. Okay? No matter what your excuse is, your child will grow up and enter college and you would need money for his or her education. No matter what your excuse is, you will eventually retire and stop making active income. Okay, so take action towards self. If you have to be prepared for these kinds of situations, be with a group who inspires you. No, this is the group that will inspire you because the group, no, if the members of your group save, they will inspire you to save. Kasi when you go to your work in your community or at home, yung pinag-uusapan doon iba eh. More on spending, more on telenovela, chika, outing, kailan kayo mag team building, kailan kayo mag summer vacation. So, but in IMG, what we talk is about saving for the future because we are an organization built to help Filipinos have the to remind them and to have the mindset na magsasave. Kasi walang ibang organization outside na nagre-remind sa mga busy employees and busy businessmen to save something for them, for their future. So, our role in IMG is to remind these people, no? Kasama ka na doon, no? To remind you, no? Kasi yung full-time kami dito na nag-educate. So, this is our mission to remind the people na hindi lang pwede kang mag-work, no? Hindi pwedeng nag-overtime ka palagi tapos wala kang sinisave, no? Sayang yung panahon mo. Okay? So, IMG's mission is to convert, na ito na yun, convert people from being spenders to savers and to teach them how to save the right way. Okay? Saving the right way. It's critical because meron tayong tinatawag saving the wrong way. Okay? Review what's important. Go back to 2 steps of important questions you need to ask yourself. What if you die too soon? Who will take care of your family? If you die too long, who will take care of you? Okay? So the solution, if you die too soon, life insurance will take care of your family. Okay? You have to learn. You have to understand and apply. Hindi pwedeng learn lang, walang understand and apply. Hindi din pwedeng learn, understand lang, tapos walang apply. Dapat learn, understand, and apply. Kasi no matter what knowledge you have, pag hindi mo in-apply, wala pa rin nangyayari. No? Parang kumuha ka ng driver's license, tapos hindi ka naman nag-drive ng kotse, useless yung driver's license mo. Okay? If you live too long, investment and long-term care will take care of you. Okay? Again, investment and long-term healthcare. Hindi pwedeng investment lang kasi guaranteed you will get sick 99%. But if ang investment mo, ang ginamit mo for long-term care or for healthcare, yes, you can pay, kinuha mo sa investment mo, pero after mo na cure from your illness, what will happen to your daily needs? Kasi inubos mo na sa investment. So, makakaproblema ka. So, you have to set aside money for investment and long-term care, retirement and long-term care. Kasi ibang need yon, no? For old age. Okay? Again, learn, understand, and apply. Okay? In other words, be financially educated. Make sure you have knowledge and understanding of basic and important financial concepts. Make sure to act on your financial needs and make the right choices. You must have health care, protection, or life insurance, savings, and investment. Okay? So be financially educated. Okay? So shared advocacy. Um, if you want to be part of the mission, get started ASAP, become a member. Our membership is very affordable. No, it's only 5,000 pesos. You spent a lot of 5,000 pesos already in your life, pero this is the best time to spend 5,000 pesos to be part of a very good advocacy and company. No, so we have a lot of benefits for you if you become a member. Not only the financial education. Okay, so these are the benefits. No, 1 and 2 and 3, these are financial education trainings and seminars. We have access to Kaiser long-term healthcare, access to a very cheap, a very affordable life insurance. No, when I got my life insurance worth 1 million, I only pay 6,510 a year. No, we're talking about a year, not per month. 6,510 per year for 1 million. So that's how cheap and affordable our life insurance is. You don't need to pay 30,000 to 40,000 a year for a 1 million coverage in an insurance company outside na nag-advertise sa TV. No, so it's the power of being financially educated. You know where the affordable and cost ano ano tawag doon, uh, value for money ng mga products. Okay, when you become a member of the organization, you'll have 50,000 life insurance. No, so you don't need to get a St. Peter na if wala ka pang St. Peter. Just join IMG, you pay 5,000, then you will have a 50,000 life insurance. No, same as coverage as St. Peter, pero you don't need to pay monthly for the next 5 years. Okay, we have access to mutual funds, stocks. No, Everest is our concierge service. This is our memorial concierge service. Pag namatayan ka or pag namatay ka, family mo tatawag sa number na yan. They will take care of the arrangements, no? From the hospital to your lamay and all. The service is free. Okay? You have access to auto program, partnership with Globe, no? You save money on your non-life, no? Pagbili mo ng kotse, wala ka ng ahente sa insurance mo kasi ikaw na. We have access to real estate companies, no? And then we have access to De Los Reyes Optical, no? The vision care, free frame every lens na bibilhin mo. Okay, so that is one of the benefits that we love, no? Tapos unlimited consultation sa Kaiser Medical Clinics. No, we have 3 in Cebu. I think around 6 to 7 in Manila because they will be opening 4 new Kaiser Medical Centers. No? So it will be more accessible to our members. Okay? And then, of course, the chance to own your business, no, to be a financial educator, you can also do that. Ask the person who invited you so that you can have a fast start in doing the career. No? So, like personally, I joined 2007 and did the career part-time starting 2015, and I was able to resign from my full-time job after around 9 months, no? So to 1 year. So you can have a career here that will pay you more than what you earn now in your job. Tapos wala kang boss, you have the time freedom, and you can move anywhere or anytime you want, no? Without someone dictating you. So you can also do that if you want to have this career. Okay, you can travel the world, no? In the last 2 years, I did not imagine I can travel to 6 countries, no? In just 2 years, no? Before I joined conventions in IMG, I did not go outside the country, no? So here you travel uh, with a purpose kasi you travel to learn and of course to enjoy. Tapos we have world-class recognition and free short-term care, no? If you do the mission and you do good, you help a lot of people, you will have a free short-term healthcare. So at least hindi na magagamit si long-term healthcare mo. So that's uh, an added benefit. That's how IMG takes care of the people here na religiously doing the mission. Okay? So these are added benefits. We have the certification for Associate Financial Planner. We have the certification for Most 18. We have online tool. No, this is my online tool, Dominate. No, so once you're a member, you will have access to this. Tapos frequently asked questions. No, is IMG an organization for all? Yes, as long as you're willing to learn and you believe in the mission and advocacy. Okay. Why does IMG give a lot of members benefits? People need to see that achieving financial security is not just learning, but also taking action. Not just being an investor, but also being a wise spender. No, that's why we have discounts because we want to have more money in the pocket, so that more money in the pocket translate to more savings and investments. Okay, who can attend the online trainings? Everyone, no? For like this training, membership orientation, it's free. Everyone can join. Although we have trainings, special, no? Special trainings and lectures exclusive to members, no? So like this Saturday, we have an online training also for members. Okay, so if you want to become a member not today or within the week, you can attend the training on Saturday. Okay. Can I use my IMG membership into a business or professional career? Yes, in fact, when you become an associate financial planner, you start to share what we have, our mission and all. You can start to earn an income stream being a financial broker. No, stress-free, no inventory, no overhead, easy to start business. No, so that's the job, no, as a financial educator. It's not a job actually, it's an advocacy and it's a business, no, kasi wala tayong boss, walang quota and all. For more joining inquiries and benefits discussion, talk to the friend, no, your friend who invited you, so that you can start to take action immediately, no. Dapat you take action agad. This is our training room. If you haven't been here, try to visit our office in Cebu, or if you're in Manila, you visit our office in Makati, in World Center building. Okay, so you can attend these types of trainings. Okay, be part of our community. You join by processing your membership. You own by having your own savings program, and then you share. Okay, you share what you have, share the knowledge, invite people, to join the training and the organization. Okay, so financial independence, no, to end it, because lampas na tayo sa oras, no, over 15 minutes na. Financial independence is not a dream, it's a decision to make. So ako, I've been working for 11 years and then parang walang masyadong nagbabago sa buhay. I decided to take control and to do something different. No, I want to have change in my life. So when I decided to have a change, no, sometimes or most of the time it's not comfortable. No, change is very difficult to do, but once you do something to change your situation, and ano lang, sipagan lang at kayanin, no, ang challenges, no, sa change kasi it's really uncomfortable at first, but the rewards are great, no? Yeah, you will have more than what you have in the past. Okay, so again, financial independence is not a dream, it is a decision to make. Okay, so thank you. This is my family, so I anchor everything to them. Pag napapagod ako, I just look at this picture and think na what I'm doing is for my kids and for my family and my future generations, no? So helping people also is part of our, of course, our mission, no, to change a lot of people's lives also, na marami tayong maging full-time educators, no? Maraming stories na from employees naging full-time IMG members or educators, so that we can help also change the lives of not only our members and clients, but also to the associates and educators na nagbago ang buhay nila because of our organization. Okay? So, I will entertain siguro 2 questions. If you have question, you type, and or if you want to acknowledge someone, please type, no? If you have a new mga guest natin dito, or sinong gusto mo pa-member na bukas, para ma-congratulate natin agad, no? So again, we have si Roderick Garcia is from taga saan? Yung guest ni Sir Kenneth. Oh, Lapu-Lapu. Okay. Are you in Lapu-Lapu now, sir? I think sabi ni Kenneth nasa Korea daw si Sir Derek ngayon. So we just came from Korea no weeks ago to do the convention, to attend the convention. Okay, so merong questions? I hope I shared something to you important and informative, no? Sana it can also help you decide to start on doing something new, no? So that you can upgrade your financial life, no? It doesn't mean na upgrade wala kang pera or mahirap ka. Upgrade means kung mayaman kayo ngayon, mas yayaman ka, no? Kung okay buhay mo, mas maging okay, no? So that's what we mean, no, by upgrading. Okay? So if wala nang questions, I guess I have to leave you with video again, so that yes, Annabelle, I think Annabelle is from Zamboanga, no? So tama ba, Annabelle? No, galing si Jess dyan. So we're happy that we have a Zamboanga team, no? Meron akong makilala dyan sa Zamboanga, pero ewan ko kung gusto niya mag-attend. Okay? So before I'll end, I'll share to you a video about our members na naging successful dito sa organization. Okay? Hold on ha.
Before IMG,
I was a civil engineer.
Accountant. I was a plain housewife.
Before IMG, I used to be a doctor.
I was a maintenance crew.
Manufacturing operator.
I'm a housewife.
I was an accounting clerk.
I'm a medical doctor.
I am an engineer.
Before IMG, I used to be a teacher.
I was a government employee.
A production worker.
Geologist. I am a bank employee.
Before IMG, I was an admin staff.
I was a seaman.
Design engineer. I was a deli manager.
I was a telecom engineer.
Before IMG, I was quality director.
I used to be a doctor.
Production operator.
Industrial engineer.
IT home-based freelancer.
Before IMG, I was a manufacturing specialist.
I was an exporter.
Engineer.
Software developer.
I was a Caltex dealer.
Admin officer.
I was a florist.
Before IMG, I was a service crew.
I'm great.
I am great.
I am
G. I am great. IMG. IMG.
IMG.
I am great.
I am
G.
I am great.
I am great.
I am great.
Okay, so thank you. Wala nang question. Alright, so good night everyone and hope na yung mga guests natin maging member na sila as soon as possible. Okay? So good night and God bless us all.